spare wheel delete. Take off your spare wheel and you get these panels here. Now we've done the video of how to take your spare wheel and housing off. Remind me please, I've put it up there. And what you've got to do in summary, come around this side, Destiny, is you've got to take off your table, your picnic table, and your back trim, and then you've got a series of bolts you've got to undo. So that's where you're at, and you will have to do that to fit these blanking kits. So why would you want to take a perfectly nice spare wheel? It's a classic Defender, looking at that whole spare wheel. Why would you want to do it? We've had several people write in. One person said it doesn't fit in his garage. So imagine that, because it does add a chunk line, doesn't it? It adds, let me just grab it now, hold on. So look, it does add quite a lot of length, and you've got the wheel on the top of it. So it does add, and it also adds a lot of weight. So taking it off, you've made your car shorter. Oh, there's another interesting fact I'll tell you in a minute. And it also makes the back door lighter. So it's quite heavy. Now, one thing I was thinking, it could be a big plus for some people, the spare wheel actually comes all the way over here, and it does limit your rear visibility. If you've got one of those flash clear view mirrors, you're probably not worried about that. But for some people, the extra size there, I wonder if you get penalised on some ferries if your car's over a certain length or something. Someone was saying they wanted to lower the car a bit because they couldn't get on some railway in Germany if it's over a certain height, and they put cars on railways. Right. I was at the Land Rover show, and one engineer who'd previously worked on the Defender project was talking to me about the Defender. He said, you won't believe it. He said, the spare wheel improved the fuel economy. They did some fuel economy figures, and it stops the turbulence at the back. Where you've got this very square back, it created a load of turbulence, and putting the spare wheel on. So I'm talking people out of the spare wheel delete here. The spare wheel delete may not improve your efficiency, but your car would be lighter though, wouldn't it? It makes sense. It feels like it would make performance. Sense. We might better beat Gary, do you reckon? Right. Anyway, so there are many reasons why you want. I think a lot of it is to do with styling as well. But there we go. So we have got two kits for doing spare wheel delete. Now, you could choose to. We've got them available in a series of body colours, but we've got two kits essentially. This kit is the expensive kit, and it's made from plastic, and it has a little. We think these look like toilet seat fixings, don't we? So they have a series of fixings. This isn't that complicated. And what they do is they slide in to these. They're actually quite nice. They've got this rubbery bit on the end. And they slide in like that. And they can't turn. And that gives you a captive fitting. If I get it right. Okay. And that fits in. Now, they are offset, so be careful. If you put it in one way, it might go better than the other. Oh, I got it. Okay, there you go. And that fits in. And that gives you a blank, and the top one's exactly the same. And this is a good kit. It's cleverly made. There's a couple of disadvantages with this kit. One is that you've got no water seal. If the water runs down here, you could get some water in the back door. And maybe we ought to cut a gasket or do something. We'll show you the other kit to improve that. So the top one's the same, but you've got these unblocked holes here, and where these bolts aren't the same size. And then obviously you go around the other side and you put your nuts on from the inside of the door, and that is those done. They're painted, ready to go, super quick, no problem, super flush, super nice. And we've got those in. Oh, shall I do a memory test? Eiger Grey, Gondwana Stone, Tasman Blue, Green. What's the green one? Pangea, you cheated. Right. Okay. Right. Here's the second kit. So the second kit has got these aluminium. Now that's quite good because a lot of the car is aluminium. So we got a second kit, and obviously it's cheaper to produce this. This is the aluminium, and we've got it painted. Now we fitted these the other day, and it did sort of cut into the paintwork. So we've come up with an improvement while fitting these. So I'm going to go through how to fit this kit. So we've got these little protective bits that you can put on there. Oh, young Zach's just cut these for us, hasn't he? Oh, if I had eyes, it would help. Right, so we can put these, and that will just protect the paint. Okay. And what we've got here is we've got two flanged head, cap head bolts that go in. Okay, and right, let me get this right. It's quite a kit, this one, and then we've got two gaskets. I'm looking for my gaskets. We're still recording. Destiny had my gasket. So we've got a gasket to form a water seal. So let's get the gasket on, actually. And then we've got these spacers. Right, let's work out. We haven't done this yet, so I need to get the best way of doing this. Right, we're making this up as we go along again. Right, so we have got a sponge gasket that you've got to fit on here. And it's a little bit smaller, just to give you a gap. Okay, so that goes on there. And then you're going to put two of these on here. Now, the reason these spacers are made, they're going to sit here. If you don't put these, there's a danger that you'll tighten the bolts and it will actually dent the aluminium plate in. So you now need to put two of those spacers on there. Right, and then we need a... Right, and that should then... I'm making this look harder than it is. Okay, now we've used the same size bolt, unlike the other kit, of the captive nuts that are in the door frame. So the disadvantage of this kit is you have the exposed stainless steel fixings. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to do. Before you do that, we've created these little stickers, and what you do is you need to put one of them on there just to seal over the empty holes. And while you're there, in case you forget, these holes here aren't used, so you can stick the sticker on them and stick the sticker on. So those stickers, we did them all the same size. Right then. Then you're ready to offer that up. Put that there. Right, finally tighten that up. Okay, we'll get on and fit the other one. Now the other one's much the same, but two of the bolts you've got nuts in. Right. Those upper two you've got nuts in, but these bottom ones you haven't. So what you have to do is reuse your original nuts if you want to spin round. So obviously you'd put the panel on with the gasket on and the spacers, and then you'd come round here and then put your nut on there and tighten that up to pull that those top two fixings in. So right, I'll do that now so you can come and have a look at the final effect. Right, so there we have it. There is the finished job, the spare wheel delete for your Land Rover Defender. You've got two options, the one with the exposed bolts and the aluminium plates, or the full one. We will get those on our website. I think that's it, isn't it, Destiny? Yep, we're all done. Good luck with that.